This is why I truly love the S&P 500. I mean, what's not to like about it? And think about it. People buy individual stocks because they have a feeling, a preference for it, right? And remember, they invest in individual stocks because they are trying to beat the S&P 500. People try to make as much money as possible as soon as possible. And I get it. I want to do that too. That's why it's so reliable to just invest in the S&P 500, because you don't have to worry about anything. We are here again in a market crash. The stocks has, as of now, approximately dropped 10%, and not today, but like in within a month, it has dropped 10%, and that's a lot of money. 10% is a lot of money. Okay, so this is why I love this ETF. I don't have to worry about individual stocks. I don't have to worry which stock is like losing a ton of value at the moment. This is set it and forget it. This is why I love SPLG. It has the top companies within the United States, and I say within the world, because most people use Google, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, and to be honest, this is why I love the S&P 500. I mean, the best. I don't have to worry about timing the market. I just put my money in there, whether it's up whether it's down, and that's it. I have other things to do in my life. I have other things to worry about. People have the timing to study individual stocks. More power to you. If you're into that, more power to you. But I can because when I start investing in a stock and it dips, yeah, like I feel good about it, but how low is it gonna dip, or which other company is going to take over? We don't know that. Nvidia came out of a sudden, like in a second, in a splash. Nvidia came into the top 10 holdings in the S&P 500. And please do not tell me that people knew about this. Go back to maybe like 2 years, a year and a half ago. Nobody was talking about Nvidia. Nvidia just started making money, having a profit, lots of profit and new ideas for AI, and voila, it just boomed, right? And it got into the top 10 holdings in the S&P 500. Okay, I own it, and if it stays there, and if another company hops along and kicks another company out of the top 10, I do not have to worry about these things. I have other things to do in my life. I have other things that I do in my daily life that I could spend my energy on. And this is a plus. This is a positive for new investors or people that have 20 or 30 years to retirement. And I get it. If you're about to retire, I get that you need that passive income. I understand that you don't need as much growth as the S&P 500. You trying to rely on those beautiful income that comes every month or every quarter. I get that most people in the retirement income, money is king. And that's why if you want to invest in SHD or VYM or JEPQ, JEPI, whatever, I get it. If you're like in that stage in life, or even if you're young and you don't want to invest in S&P 500 or growth, because I know some people that they prefer income. They want to see that income now at the moment, and I get them. I look at them, be like, maybe they're right. There's something in their brain that prefers income, money upfront. Me, as of now, I'm investing in the S&P 500, SPLG to be exact. I'm putting all my money in there as much as possible. And that's what I want to do. I want to collect the top 500 companies. And it's in a crash now. It's in a dip. I ran out of money. I bought like 10 shares when it dropped like 1 or 2%. And it went even lower. I ran out of cash. I'm still investing my daily investment into it. Sometimes it's not enough, but I gotta look at it the bright side. Whatever the little things that I do now, it'll grow into a bigger thing in the future. If you're still young, invest in growth stocks or whatever suits you. And I get it, if you're in retirement, just you will prefer that income. I get it. But if you still young and you want growth, because growth over time beats any dividend ETF or dividend stocks, right? Growth outperform those things in the long time, over the long run. So take advantage of this, buy as much as possible. And the craziest thing is that it can drop even lower because nobody can time the market. When I think that I bought it at the bottom, it drops even lower. So I'm always learning, and always have to think that I will never catch the bottom. So this is an opportunity. Buy the dip, do not sell, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.